Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to our final match of the night of the 2019 Cholo Open. I'm Hardest D, and what a match between Bologna ponies and Girardi kids. We are gonna end this day of matches with another match with Brigitte Lindholm Ultimate Experience versus Forbidden Memes. Um, and let's get right into it. With me is RDK
Hello, I'm RDK.
and Lobster Cop with an amazing impression for you all.
Hello, friends.
Oh, right. So this is a match between two teams that unfortunately find themselves near the bottom half of our standings. Brigitte Lindholm Ultimate Experience, of course, going 0-3 so far, and Forbidden Memes are, I believe, 0-2. Correct me if I'm wrong. This match is going to be mostly for bragging rights more than anything else, but it should be a entertaining match all the same.
The Forbidden Memes do have a chance to catch the Girardi kids.
And if they catch the Girardi kids, then they might find themselves in a long shot for a playoff potential. As you know, the top two teams will face off in their finals.
Also, McFreeze is here. Hi, McFreeze.
Hi. Did you know that if they catch up to the Girardi kids, then they will be hit with the Girardi, unfortunately. You really hate to see it.
And really, like, the most important thing to consider in this upcoming match is that actually it's it's something not even really related to the match. It's the fact that our head organizers, it's actually his birthday today, so happy birthday, HTD.
Happy birthday, HTD.
It's somebody's birthday. Hooray! This is a birthday song. It isn't very long.
I thought we're not going to do this, but thank you. Thank you very much. I'm really happy to bring this tournament to all of you, and not just me, but also McCree, not McCree, RDK.
As you know, I am literally McCree.
Yeah. RDK and Pizza and McFreeze also helped me a lot with bringing this to you all. I'm so glad to have them all here. Also, I'm glad we have these amazing viewers in this amazing community.
All right, it's your start, HTD. You on your go.
All right, so let's get into it. I think the teams are ready, and yeah.
Video game.
It's time for video game, and of course, our first map is, as you might guess, Busan. One thing I want to point out is Busan, especially this first map that we're loading on to downtown, is very, very, very good for Forbidden Memes playstyle. They like a lot of those DPS characters that like to poke from long range, and that this point is very well suited towards that. We're going to have to see what they roll out with, but I would not be surprised if we see their triple DPS special. It's going to be interesting to see how the blue team is going to respond to it.
It's going to be interesting to see a lot of things on this map because I haven't played it too much myself. I recognize that we've got two really good teams here, and I'm excited to see some stuff.
They're going to use guns, I think, probably.
Well, that sounds painful.
We do see the trademark floats. That is, of course, float to the PH on the side of the Forbidden Memes, who are in red, and Brigitte Lindholm Ultimate Experience, fittingly in the blue team. We're seeing a bit more of a traditional dive comp with that Winston, that Diva, that Tracer, and that Widow. And we're gonna.
How about that? How about this dive? By the way, it's pronounced Potes. Obviously.
Thank you for that correction. All right, here we go.
Look at this Aglo.
Everybody's hitting on point.
And of course, with this triple support comp, it's going to be very hard for the dive comp to de-seat this comp once it actually sets up. So a little bit of an error from the blue team that really wanted to get that positional advantage.
If B.L.U.E can get a good sight line, you know, Widow can kill people with a
Going a
gun.
lot. Reinhardt holding everyone back here. Oh, and
So
you
they
hate
were,
to see that Tracer goes down.
Forbidden Memes were just kind of underneath that platform there, and B.L.U.E just could not get a line of sight. But he picks off the Pharaoh once again. That's twice.
And I've been really impressed with B.L.U.E.'s Widow play throughout this tournament.
And down
He
they
really
come.
has-
Here comes the blue team working in.
And it looks like the blue team has swapped
Denied on that
onto a
fire
Reinhardt
strike.
based comp with some snipers.
They Hanzo.
Hyphenated does pick off B.L.U.E off in the background. While there is a brawl going on the point, it looks like Redbeard is popping the ult to try to get Hyphenated out of the sky.
They can't get Monocro
So you're
up.
keeping
though.
them moving forward. And now they're pushed back to a hallway and retreating. Now we got to
And-
regroup here.
Forbidden Memes still with 4 ults online, and Blue hasn't gotten
And
much.
they've got halfway hold on
Well,
the
the
spot.
thing about the blue team's comp is because of that issue, because of the way that they approached their first fight, they were forced to swap off, and they really haven't gotten a foothold yet.
Here comes blue team fire strike denied. And Mercy goes up.
This is going to be blue team's chance to just get ults out of the red team. I think that's going to be their win condition this fight.
Reinhardt on Reinhardt.
Whoa! Here comes a big dragon. Big slam. Big bomb.
Reinhardt goes down. Here comes Lucio, keeping himself alive.
The bomb fights too, but it might be too little too late, as I don't think they...
Blue
He comes in
say
to try and
It's
keep on
2
the
on
point.
2.
Diva, oh no! Still alive. Diva coming back on the point here. Her
We're
and
getting
Hanzo holding it down.
Oh man.
And they
Just barely
transfer
managed to flip
right
it.
here. Very nice. Well played, blue team, keeping it together and circling up.
Unfortunately, Barty does have that Graviton Surge, and without a solid defensive ult, it's going to be really tough for blue team to hold on to this for an entire map.
And now here comes Farah to mess things up from far away. Oh, and
Yeah.
Reinhardt from the side. Good. We got Reinhardt on Reinhardt action. Oh no! Oh no! Big moves!
Oh, a beautifully executed Earth Shatter into Dragon Strike combo means the blue team picks up that fight very
and Mercy
cleanly.
can't get away from it all. Oh no!
Pretty sure that's at least
EV
5
get
kills
all
for
6?
EV. He might have gotten all 6. Good job, EV.
Well done, everybody. And here comes Farah again from far away, just keeping a poke on.
Still only need 1 fight win for Forbidden Memes. They're gonna rally into
Reinhardt
this.
pushing in hard. Nobody on the point. Here
Bogdanoff
comes
gets a little
Reinhardt.
bit separated from the rest of his team. He
Mercy
makes it-
Reinhardt keeping it together. Now everybody meets up on the point.
Oh,
Fire
knocks
strike
down
denied.
Mara.
But where did McCree come from? Oh no!
The dragon.
Out of nowhere. Blue team's able to avoid it.
Let's see if
Reaper,
EV
go
can find
for-
another. Oh, it appears as if Forbidden Memes have killed the raid boss on the blue team.
Unfortunately,
out,
Diva
doesn't
gets
get anyone.
nobody.
Blue team's gotta
Red
pull
pushing
back.
hard.
They're just trickling in
Oh
here.
no!
Reinhardt on Reinhardt. And
Monica
the
from
Forbidden Memes
downtown
have it.
gets Tonicus. But it looks like it was all for naught as the red
And
team
they
found
transfer
themselves back
ownership,
onto
and this
the
might
fight.
be it, folks. Oh no!
You know, Hanzo doesn't like getting
Lucio to
hammered.
try and keep himself alive. Oh no! And that's
Very
gonna
close-
do it. Forbidden Memes get this 0-1.
A very close round from both teams. We are going to see us go to another map, and honestly, this looks like anyone's game at this point.
Absolutely, they've both played very competitively against each other.
And onto Sanctuary. At this point, I'm not sure what either team is going to run. It looks like Forbidden Memes are going to try their poke strategy again. I don't know if it found success after the first fight. They approach how they wanted to approach it, but afterwards it sort of just fell apart. They got the point back off of some positional mistakes. And it looks
You're right.
like...
I feel like it was mostly luck that they were able to get back onto it.
Oh, as I say that, we
Oh.
see Todika swap onto the Orisa, and
That's right.
Goku
Primate's
onto
going
his...
to Reaper.
That's triple deeple S.
And of course, this Reaper has absolutely torn up every team it's played against in the tournament so far. So we're gonna have to see how well the blue team is good at dealing with it. And
We're
he's
taking
already
people down in the
deep.
dojo. Reaper chases, and he is able to hold on to the point here for now. Reaper can't run away. Oh, he can. And down goes Reinhardt.
HCD with a very good point. When you think about it, all comps are goats.
And the memes are able to come in and sweep it thanks to Reaper holding on to that point very well.
You know, Reaper's a big guy. He's got a lot of musculature when you
He
think
was
about
very
it.
sneaky.
You know, he's got so much vascularity. That's the thing about Reaper.
He's so big. He's so large.
And we're settling up here in the dojo again for round 2.
Oh,
Oh, no,
That's not
Pharaoh
something
goes
you see
down.
every day in the Junkrat taking out the Pharaoh.
And blue team is trying to keep it together, moving down the stairway in. Oh, the fire
slam.
strike
Oh,
misses
the flank
everybody.
is nothing.
Mercy able to keep the forbidden memes alive back here.
Blue team.
Diva able to hold everyone back while they're trying to retreat here and reassemble.
It's a kind of a
Nobody's
scattered
going
approach.
on
It's
for the
kind of a
point,
scattered
though.
approach by blue team here. I'm not really sure what they're trying to accomplish, but
You're just
it looks like Red tried to escape.
All right,
but
they're regrouping here and
like
coming
they're
back.
reinforcing. But we got the 6
Sarah's
ults.
putting
Oh, that's
pressure down
huge.
from far away.
And
That's big.
That is
Oh
very
no,
huge.
you're right.
They're sitting on 6 ultimates here. Blue team only has the 1 sound barrier. They're gonna have to get one heck of a drive push here.
So, you know, there's this one concept that exists in higher level professional Overwatch called 6 ults you lose.
They're coming in up top, and she's down.
Oh,
There,
Loki
and
killed the other-
hyphenated punctuates that statement by getting
Reinhardt,
with
almost
with
there.
Kickoff.
What if McCree shot everyone?
And here comes McCree,
McCree is
What
shooting
if-
everyone.
What
That
if
is-
McCree just shot everyone?
and Reaper's able to get nobody.
Well,
And the
see,
blue team comes in and sweeps it. They get the point here now.
the issue there was they did not use 6 ults. They only used 1 ult.
That's true.
The issue is they let 6 ults build up anyway, and that's
But
just
this might help them
the
just
big
come
mistake.
back and
That's just
take it again because they have 5 ults waiting.
not-
Blue team assembling in the dojo. Let's see where red team moves on.
That's the Soldier 76, the man with legs. Primate Tamale.
It's the
What's he
Primate
gonna do
Tamale.
with those legs? I think we're all waiting to find out. Oh,
He's gonna run all
long
over.
range pick.
I'm taking the objective.
And forbidden memes are holding back in the corner. They're able to get attention.
Can they
Now it's time-
capitalize?
And here come the ults.
Although it just looks like they jockeyed into position
I'm
now that
just
they've used all
waiting.
their ults
Yeah,
and are
I'm not
just.
seeing anyone get in. And here comes the Junkrat Tire to move in on that.
Justice reigns from above.
Now they're using all the ults.
There we go. They move in.
Operating at
Blue
maximum
team.
efficiency.
Turn.
And of course, when it comes to a slobber knocker fight like that, generally the team with more Qs wins.
This
Very
has been
high-level
a bit of a
analysis.
slobber knocker. Here come the forbidden means to take the point and get it 2-0.
And that is the first map going to the Forbidden Memes.
Well done to both teams so far.
Tell
But
you
you're
what.
absolutely right. It has been somewhat of a slobber knocker all day today with the previous matches, and what we're seeing here is
I don't think anyone's going to be surprised about what this play is. We did see Wii Goku go absolutely huge
How
in this one
about-
by picking up.
How
Yeah,
about 6?
that was 6. Unfortunately,
It was
didn't catch
6.
the 6th one. It did not catch the 6th one.
Mercy was killed by the beam coming off. Moira's ball falling in the back was what got her eventually, but she did first get hit by his.
We will see. Blue team, they've been down before, and they don't give up. So we will see how they can turn this one back.
Yeah, definitely one thing I've seen from the blue team is they definitely do seem to play better on those payload maps, which appear at the end of our set list. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that blue team will take every map from then on. And if they take this next map, then things are definitely going to look up for them. I would definitely call them as the favorite.
I agree.
What about a Hanamura?
An
What
interesting.
about
Hanamura? More like bad map.
more like I want more Hanamura?
So
I
an
thought we saw
interesting-
Hanamura earlier tonight, but I still like this map.
Interesting bit of inside information. Forbidden Memes was actually struggling a lot on King of the Hill earlier this week. They thought it was their boogeyman map, and they drilled the heck out of it. And I think they've had 2 great showings today so far.
Their training has paid off for sure.
Yeah, definitely some clean play coming out of the side of the Forbidden Memes. They had a plan, they executed it well, and looks like the better team on Koth came out on top. We're gonna have to see what our next map holds for us for these 2 teams. To be honest, on Hanamura seems like any real strategy can work as long as you're good at what you run. We are swapping. It just looked like we're swapping teams, so blue team is now going to be the red team. That's not confusing.
I don't think any team has ever successfully done anything on Hanamura ever in a single game. I don't know. There's no evidence of it.
Hanamura,
It's never happened before.
The map also known as Hanzo's Folly.
That's true. You know, one time Hanzo fell off the map, and boy, are his arms tired.
Initiating match.
We're stepping into the JoJo, and the JoJo. Stepping into the dojo, ignoring that joke, and we're going to go into the next map. What money do you have on the blue team, formerly known as Forbidden Memes? Forbidden Memes are now the blue team, of course. What money do you have on them coming out on a triple DPS comp for the defense?
It's gonna happen. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, easy.
That's May. May
is like 2 DPS actually.
Are you saying that this is a 7v6?
This is like 9 DPS.
It's freeze. That's cheating.
Once they get Bob in there, 15 DPS.
Jesus Christ! Someone needs to stop Forbidden Meme's sinful hand.
Sorry, they've already been forbidden. There's not really much we can do.
These absolute hooligans, breaking every single rule in the book.
I tell you what, we
for
forbid
this.
them, and somehow they find a way back into the building every single time.
5, 4,
Just like me.
3, 2,
Yay!
1. Attackers incoming.
So,
Defend objective A.
All right, so hyphenated.
do definitely think is an interesting strategy for the blue team to come out on Junkrat and Hanzo when they know that the Pharah is going to be out on the other side. Hyphenated is a very good Pharah. Kind of question that decision.
All you gotta do is shoot the Pharah and then you win.
Thing is, shooting the Pharah is a lot easier when you have a gun.
Well, Hanzo has a lot of guns, is the problem. So
That's a bow and
if
arrow.
Hanzo shoots lots of his gun, then he's gonna win.
Is a bow and arrow a
See.
gun?
Oh yeah.
The most popular thread in the forums, locked after 12,000 threads of heated.
Yes. Come on. I want to know the answer.
While we're talking, it does look like Barty and Hyphenated have successfully killed everyone.
Yeah, they tend to do that. Monocro hasn't been able to actually get through this choke point yet. Content to shoot at the shield for now.
Unfortunately, that's kind of the downside of a comp that's trying to push in to a choke like this while you're using Orisa. It's very difficult to find an angle. Orisa is very slow.
And that's Maywell stopping everything up isn't going to help either. They finally decided to go in. Here comes the blizzard. Oh, Barty
Oh,
gets
that's-
taken out.
It is time for Bob.
Wizard will expire.
There goes Bob.
So we got a 5-on-5 here. Hyphenated still up, has the ult.
That's the res coming out for the blue team, and that
Are
is
they
also
gonna make it
going
through
down.
here?
It does look like
Mercy goes.
the blue team is going to have this point. It's just going to be clean.
So McCree shot everyone instead of Hanzo shooting everyone.
Yeah, the Hanzo turned into McCree. Funny how that happens. I have no
It's really
idea-
weird when you
no
see
idea how he managed.
Hanzo just turn into a McCree like that, but you know, sometimes life's a miracle.
Objective
Noted
lost.
shapeshifter, Hanzo Shimada.
New defense point. Objective B.
All right, so look at the ultimates online here for blue team. They've got should have 4 of them coming up. Met by 4 of them for Forbidden Means. Goku here, gonna drop down. And Barty back on the Widow. As free reign until he gets high noon. Then
Time for McCree to shoot
he's
everyone
not
again.
free to shoot. Orisa parked up on the point. Now it's going to be pretty difficult to dislodge. Nano on the Orisa though, from Tadicus. Very sturdy hero. Here comes the Riptire though. Oh man, Rocket Barrage, but not on the point.
They were able to push too fast with that tire getting half their team there, and the rest of them coming back just wasn't enough.
To 2. Switching sides.
It was a good move for them to change up on McCree, and I think that did them a good service to move forward on making that big push initially there.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
with McCree's recent buffs, as soon as you get him into a position, he just absolutely destroys if you just leave him to be. And it looks like Forbidden Memes never really had the means to address Weed Goku on that. They were just sort of getting rolled a little bit too quickly.
the question is, if Hyphenated was off the point, but then died 0.3 seconds after the round ended anyway, was it a C9? The answer is yes. It was definitely a C9.
Oh, absolutely.
Really bad one.
Ready for battle.
If you're looking for so for those who are curious, if you were looking for a definition of the C9, it is when a team loses a round for any. It doesn't matter if there were players alive or
Attackers
anywhere near the
incoming
point or
in
alive to be
30
near the point.
seconds.
The standard operating procedure, of course, how we do it at Serious Overchill. Every time a round is lost, type in chat, "Wow, C9."
I know I am.
That didn't help explain anything.
Did you know that Bastion is on the field?
5, 4,
Oh, that's extremely powerful.
1.
We're
Blue
seeing
team is
we
setting
go
up
swap to
bunker.
that Baptiste with Redbeard on that Bastion. Redbeard, of course, known
This is
Bastion.
the classic blue team comp. Did not work out for them in their first match. Oh, the pull onto the Mercy.
Certainly
That's
looks like it's
gonna-
working now.
That's gonna work things out pretty well.
I'm guessing Forbidden Memes is trying to make the most of a bad situation by continuing on nevertheless, but
Well, see,
I do question how the pharmacy is going to rejoin
the
their
Pharmacy are kind of their own thing, so the rest of the team can move in without them.
They can, but it's generally advised not to, especially with all that hit scan over there.
Oh, Tadicus drops.
They are forcing a rotation
Got
now.
left behind a little bit. And this is falling apart real quick. Forbidden Memes, forbidden from getting on the point for now.
Boosters engaged.
We'll see. Blue team should be setting back up, and are we going to see any change? Okay, Barty swapping onto the Sombra. Going to try and use those hacks to dislodge this bunker.
We are seeing a lot of swaps come out.
Total swap here. Orisa Diva. Diva here to prevent a lot of that damage. Oh, Monocro gets knocked off of the high ground here. Well, Barty does get picked off.
Get through this.
Unlucky there. Gonna delay this push. Oh, Traceback did not get the Matrix up. Tadicus is gonna fall. And right now this Bastion is just... He's shooting a gun. If I ever seen a gun being shot.
Unfortunately, with a Sombra comp like this, when you commit into the Sombra into trying to break a bunker strategy like this, you kind of accept that you kind of fight at a pittance until that Sombra gets EMP. So it's on the Sombra to get EMP as quickly as possible. We're gonna certainly have to see how quickly Barty builds his.
They're all bunkered up in this corner so tightly. It's not really a lot of ways for him to get an angle to actually shoot anyone. Have to translate up somewhere on the high ground to actually get through that shield.
Yes, but of course that also makes you vulnerable.
There's the hack.
Way to start though.
Forces out the immortality field. There's Baptiste ult.
Seeing the amplification matrix, the play here is just to get out of the way. You're not going to be able to out DPS that.
Cease your resistance.
How about if you had also a supercharger?
Well, that's just obscene, McFreeze. I don't know why it was just that.
Oh, look at this. Barty's at 97%. EMP is on the table now. So the question
Here's
is,
Hanzo being sneaky.
can they follow up? Well, blue team's already spread out completely.
Oh yeah, they definitely know that.
They don't want to get EMP'd here.
And then the question comes as a Sombra player, who do you EMP? Do you EMP the Bastion and Eurus, or do you EMP the rest of the team? Of course, because both have guns. You can just
See what
shoot in the face.
Barty's gonna get. Oh, EMP's coming onto the Bastion. It is high noon though.
Justice reigns from above.
It's also justice.
10 seconds.
This is Barty going onto the point. Rez comes out onto the Pharah. This is looking like it might be Forbidden Memes point. Self-destruct. Oh, manages to get Tadicus somehow. Looked like the shield was up.
As I could see, Toddy just walked on the wrong side of that shield last second. You really hate to see it. It does look like Forbidden Memes are able to clean up the point, and claim it as theirs. Though we're gonna have to see what their strategy is for the second point. If blue team is going to stick with that Bastion, Barty is going to probably stay on that Sombra as well.
Objective lost.
So,
New defense point.
And there goes Sombra all the way in the back being sneaky.
Dragon Strike online and the Nano for Forbidden Memes. They're sticking on the Bastion, but you know what's good is Dragon making Bastion move out of the way. Big concussions coming out from Hyphenated to disrupt this bunker. Oh, Barty gets stuck.
Ooh, that dragon was a little bit too high.
High angle on that doesn't go through the team.
It does force a rotation nevertheless, though. But with that dragon, it just wasn't getting the results that they wanted, and it looks like Forbidden Memes are just sent backpacking.
And EV is just firing off arrows for free here from the high ground. This crossfire is so difficult to get through. You've got Bastion on one end, Hanzo on the other end. Where do you go?
What is Hanzo but arrows Bastion?
Oh no!
Forgot to move, unfortunately. Was waiting for the team, but the Sonic Arrow was right there.
So looking at Forbidden Memes, they actually have built quite the chest of ultimates there. Of course, you do want to use your ultimates when you have 5 and not 6, because when you have 6, you tend to lose them.
Dragon Strike comes online here.
I have your back.
Oh, EMP.
That's a huge EMP. 4 people are down, and
is Hyphenated gonna get anything? Here we go. Matrix comes out. Takes most of that barrage down. And this is gonna be cleanup.
it looks like a very well-placed dragon. Put put the rest of Forbidden Memes in a very poor position to capitalize on that EMP, and I think Barty realizes that because he swaps onto the Hunt.
Forbidden Memes just not quite sure how to attack this so far. Oh, a big pick
That's a
out of
good start.
Barty.
That's a good start.
Res will be available.
But of course, that means they don't have the larger fight. That is 30-second cooldown that they're using.
Reaper is on point. Oh, but he gets flash bang.
It's hand.
High noon. No one gets high noonered. Oh, big pick from Hyphenated, and that cannot be rezzed. And now Diva's out of mech. The Supercharger doing a lot of work for Forbidden Memes.
10 seconds remaining.
Monocro going to be knocked down onto the low ground. Dragon going right through the team.
The Nano Hanzo was the bold strategy, and while it didn't directly result in kills, it allowed Barty to get advantageous position.
Redbeard, though, uses the ult. He kills the whole team.
Going in huge. And it does look like the blue team is going to even this series up 1-1.
I thought that
Hyphenated couldn't capitalize there. There was too much against him there.
Too many tanks, as they say.
Too many tanks is right. Everyone played spectacularly up until the end.
The biggest
well, as you see
tank
here,
of
you
all.
only need one tank to win the game.
Oh, they held on to that the entire match, though. We didn't see Bastion freak out until then.
Bastion's a real solid guy.
That kind of restraint is very respectable as well.
He's strong and dependable and always there when you need him.
Just like my right guard deodorant. Ooh.
So it does look like we're going into halftime.
Tied up 1-1.
This is definitely a very close series. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm hoping everyone else is having a lot of fun as well. And
I would say this is winnable, wouldn't you?
Definitely say it's winnable. It is the
Absolutely.
very definition of winnable. It's 1-1. It's like we haven't played any games at all.
It's a clean slate.
That's what the Los Angeles Gladiators call a 0-0 mentality.
How about if what if we just keep playing and then nobody wins and then we all go get hamburgers?
Well, I mean, everybody wins because you're taking us out for hamburgers.
When did I say taking you out?
Well, that's how this works.
Oh wait, now you're skimping on paying for hamburgers for your friend? This is an outrage, I say.
What am I, made of hamburgers?
Look,
no, the company that makes hamburgers is.
We're paying the activities fee for a reason here.
I think McFreeze just ordered a black coffee and went through the drive-thru.
I'm banging my fists on the table and chanting hamburgers. Hamburgers. Hamburgers.
That's sad.
Non-proprietary hamburger product.
The real question is, though, do we have food at home?
I
don't.
Have food.
There's no food at home because it's all gross crap nobody wants to eat.
Nobody gives a fuck. I heard there were hamburgers.
Exactly.
Tell me about the hamburgers, man.
I'm going to get a toy. I'm going to get a Spider-Man toy.
Is it a Power Ranger?
No, he just said it's Spider-Man.
They're totally different. Look, Spider-Man is completely shapeless, red and blue. And a Power Ranger...
What if it was a Transformer that transformed into Spider-Man?
That is possible. You can
That's
have
just copyright infringement.
No,
okay, TM. Sorry, excuse me. That's my own invention now.
But a Power Ranger is fundamentally just one color or the other. Come on.
Except for the one that had that cool helmet. And the whistle flute thing?
Gold is not a color. Look it up in the dictionary. You can't find it.
No, it's a very expensive metal that I'm never allowed to have.
Gold is the best place to be.
Gold is my rank in Overwatch.
Gold is the cool place to hang out.
Gold
you can find
forever.
most of the cool people there.
Gold can't be forever. It's a soft metal. You can push your thumb into it really hard or your claw and it clips in.
Man, I want a claw. This isn't fair. I don't get any claws.
Buddy, you're just gonna have to be born with it or not, okay?
I mean, I'm not saying this, but I know a place where you can get 2 claws.
Oh yeah, is it Red Lobster?
Oh, I could kill for some crab right now.
Listen, I'll refer to you to my claw guy later.
And no off-brand claws. I'm not buying any clamps for claw prices, okay?
No, of course. I've got Louis Snipper.
No. How about this Forbidden Memes? In a huge upset, they picked King's Row. What do you think about that?
Sounds rather dignified.
I think that makes this officially an NA scrim.
Have you ever even heard of King's Row? Have you even seen it before?
I'm not convinced it's real.
I've been
It's
told
got
there
a
are
big
other
open
hybrid
foyer and then a
maps.
couple of hallways. I think that's about it, right?
I've heard
Oh
there
no,
are
wait, there's
other.
that part with the lava.
I don't know. I think that's just what Big Jeff wants you to believe.
King's Row.
I think there are other hybrid maps in this map pool,
What?
If
but I'm
you
not
were
sure.
a king, what would you row about?
Imperialism.
Robot
Oh, that's a good one.
problems.
Whoops. Teams have been very angrily demanding to be put on the opposite sides now.
Whoopsie doodle. Ya da 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 la da 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 da. I think I'm allowed up to 15 seconds and then we have to face a copyright violation, so I'll stop there.
That's true.
Serious Overchill thanks you for your service.
And now the friends are ready to rumble.
Oh, just like that movie. Rocky 3.
Oh, I love that guy.
Rumble Buddies 4 in theaters now.
All right, so
Ready for battle.
we've got Blue Team on the defense, and they're not picking their heroes. Okay, here we go.
Goth is my favorite hero. Question mark. And as I was making that joke, he swapped to the Widowmaker.
Well, it's like Forbidden Memes are going to be playing Potes.
Pote is my favorite strategy.
We should have expected.
No snipers moving in on attack. That kind of surprises me here.
No, this is Potes. Don't worry
No, that's
about
Lucio. Lucio's a sniper.
it. That's true. You know, Mercy
That's
is also
true.
one of the best snipers.
You know those PvE events? Mercy's unironically the best sniper counter in the game.
4,
Yeah,
3,
absolutely.
1.
You can see double sniper on the defense with the Orisa Diva. You don't see a lot of double sniper on defense. We're going to see how this works. Potes is going to run really fast onto the point.
Yep, that's basically what you want to do when you're Potes, because what is a sniper going to do when you're in their face?
Hyphenated. Does he know there's a Widow behind him? Let's see. Oh, that Aglo's shot blocked by the bubble. Time Tamale actually goes down. Hyphenated. Oh. Aglo was sending out a Venom Mine instead of shooting. But it looks like the kills are coming.
The Venom Mine is incredibly powerful.
It's true. You know, if you hit a Venom Mine on the entire team, that's free 300 damage. Oh, two kills coming back.
Yep, looks like kills are finally going in the direction of the Forbidden Memes.
Oh!
Hyphenated.
The shield comes up,
To repair the damage.
but main tank is down. Here comes the Coalescence. Rally is up. And percentage keeps going up. Oh, the bomb lands on the top of the thing.
Huge.
There's a big slam. Mercy somehow survives here. How long? Their Hyphenated actually gets it taken out. And
somehow I don't think Weed Goku is going to be able to come back and kill 6 again, and yeah.
finally Potes is all over that point.
Objective lost.
And they managed to do it while keeping some of the most important ultimates in a stockpile. They have a beat and they have grab for this next fight.
Let's see. Junkrat now, coming out from Aglo. Widow is gone. Hanzo has turned into McCree again. He keeps doing that, you know?
That's just, shapeshifters are going to be like that.
So looking for a little more consistent damage here. Junkrat likes to make riptires into potes. That's what I've heard. Moira also doing lots of damage. Rudbeard here. Hyphenated sending in rockets. Forbidden Memes. Oh, that's a complete 6-man slam.
That's always that's always the that's always the danger of playing the ground game as an Orisa into the Rhine, because as soon as that shield comes down, you something inside you has to know that you're going to get shattered.
Hold on, Redbeard's gonna win the game. Redbeard's gonna 1v6. Let's go. Redbeard's gonna win. Here we go.
I'm watching Redbeard, and I don't see a lot of winning happening.
No!
Was that it? Was that the win?
Redbeard almost won. Just got unlucky.
Almost only counts in hand horseshoes and hand grenades, friend.
Oh, so they need Junkrat.
This should have been Junkrat 1v6.
Here comes Junkrat. There we go.
It's high noon.
It's high noon. Nothing happens on high noon. The res comes up, so we're 6v6 again.
Still McCree, the sun's not even out.
Reinhardt's up there! What? Why is he up there?
That's
Who
Junkrat.
did that? Who put Reinhardt up there?
Junkrat
Stop
did.
that.
No one puts Reinhardt in the corner.
Oh. The Diva gets taken out of mech.
Another
Shield
huge
comes up
shatter.
just
Like,
slightly too late.
Goku's just absolutely a shatter machine this round.
Is anyone going to be able to touch? For how long?
And a strong push in. Here it
Res
comes.
on the Monocro. They're trying to bleed as much time as they can. Mercy goes down, so now...
The spawns are coming back out, and it does look like the blue team are getting the picks they need to win this fight. And as I see that, 2 more from the blue team fall.
Mercy goes down. It's just down to the Diva and the Moira. Moira gets slammed. This should be it. Tracer not gonna last long. They haven't shot Diva! Diva's still here!
They need to shoot Diva! There you go. That's not it.
Monocro,
That's
spin
not
to
a
win,
gun,
just
but it
kidding.
is a-
Spin to get charged. Spin to pin. Ignis. Can Ignis get a res off here? Maybe not.
And it does look like that, You know, I'm just gonna stop calling at the end of the fight, because as soon as that happens, someone else spawns and teleports onto the point.
A very good fight for the end there.
They keep doing that thing where they spawn. It's really weird.
Yeah, I want to know how to do that.
Switching sides.
Alright, so that was a pretty good amount of time taken off the clock there from Blue Team, but still, 3 minutes in the bank for Forbidden Memes. You really love to see that if you're Forbidden Memes. Even if they give up the entire map here, they will most likely have a time advantage. So, see, how is Blue Team going to respond here? Pressure is on that they need to finish with a pretty decent time bank. So,
It does seem like it's tradition these days for teams to finish King's Row extremely quickly. You know, it's a very large time bank, so it's entirely possible that we see Blue Team is rolling out with goats. I don't know if that's something that's going to stick, but we're gonna need to.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna need to get some boos in the chat.
I'll enjoy the quiet.
As you know, goats.
I'm
is
not allowed
extremely
to have
illegal.
booze until we're off the air.
Hooray!
As
Oh,
you know,
look at
Goats is actually against the code of honor of the Chill Open. It's the sacred bond, the handshake between gamers that we've all signed.
Oh, you don't want to
Actually-
shake claws with me, friend.
goats is actually a shorthand for good goats because goats is good.
Defend objective.
And interestingly here, Forbidden Memes are not playing potes. So this is going to be goats coming into this.
It's triple
Orisa.
DPS into ghosts. It's just like my owl games, except there's a Reaper.
Look, Reaper's about to own. Watch this. Well, here you go. Big pick out of Barty. Hyphenated reigning free here.
It does
But
look
the
like this
Reaper's
fight
gonna
could go
fall.
either way, but it does look like with the
It's just
tank
the 2
and Aura
DPS.
I don't
Hyphenated
know.
has ult. It's
I
going to
don't
be
know
able to
how-
use it. He's got about no health.
I wouldn't suggest he uses it, especially as he has about that's about 10 HP.
Well, what if... Hold on. What if they change Farah so that her rockets actually heal her? Then would he use his ult?
Maybe.
How about Barty? What if Barty killed everyone?
Another big pick from Barty, of course. The funny thing about guns heroes is that they can kill people, and that makes your predictions very look very silly in hindsight. Because you can always say, you know, what if the hero with the guns killed 5 people instead?
Yeah, that's what's... You kind of forget about that when goats happen.
That is an extremely large purple from Traceback.
How about if you have your guns, and then they shot the people? And that's how you win.
Your power is mine.
Goku decides not to walk into spawn.
Sounds like a coward's play.
You know, I would think Reaper would really want to get in that spawn. He's not role-playing correctly. Alright, so, wall hacks are up. Blue team, Forbidden Memes knows exactly where they are. Oh, Monocro gets slept. Woken up immediately, though. Rocket... Oh! Death Blossom actually comes out. And the Nano onto Goku.
It does look like the blue team is kind of running into the wood chipper repeatedly with this composition.
Absolutely.
Oh, that was just rude. You hate to see that.
Good point out from HDD there. Monocro was trying to shatter, and he got slept. He got slept right away, and he lost it.
Yeah, Traceback sitting way back in this with this on is having a lot of impact in these fights, from 5 to 6 man antis to crucial sleep.
Is this Reaper getting how much? Oh, taken out. Hyphenated, not able to get the kills. And now, blue team looking to run over here. The remaining 4. Barty's still alive here, but so many shields, not going to be a lot of kills for a Widow.
If it's hard to play Widow when your team's just kind of getting rolled over like that, but that is what happens when Goats finally does build its ultimate.
So,
very cleanly executed. Didn't really use more than was needed. Grab and the rally.
Blue team is actually going to have a chance to match this time from Forbidden Memes. It's a question of, can they win this fight here?
It's definitely going to be a uphill battle for the Forbidden Memes. It doesn't look like they have a lot of tools to fight against this oncoming onslaught of ults from the Goats.
What if Goku teleports behind them and kills them? He's got Death Blossom almost ready.
I guess we'll have to find out next fight.
Heroes never die.
Oh, that's a slick
pick.
Who put Zarya there?
Hammer down from Monocro. Prime Goku, here he comes with Death Blossom. Gets 2. And this looks like it's gonna be a hold. No.
It's always hard to call these kinds of fights because it does look like it could go either way. It's just Reinhardt and Brigitte on the point, but I don't see what they're going to do against.
Blue team might need to back off here. They've got the reinforcements.
Justice reigns from above.
Farah's ult gets Monocro, and they're not able to take out the Farah. Barty's still just taking free shots. Nothing they can really do against this Widow. Except for being big and having lots of HP.
HDD pointing out the Brigitte Lindholm Ultimate Experience is finally giving us what is indeed the ultimate Brigitte Lindholm experience.
I would agree.
Don't worry, my friends.
Aquagoth, the unsung hero for his side.
I'm singing. Oh, well, he's dead. Never mind.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are
Hyphenated gets another pick.
Do
you think blue team needs to switch to post?
It does look like on this third point with the much longer sight lines, especially rounding this corner where the cart currently is, it's very difficult for goats to actually approach the point.
They do have a graviton here.
But
Question of-
the question is, who do you graviton?
Graviton the entire team, baby.
Unless you somehow get to the back line, you have Riss and Reaper who can just escape it. Fair and Wit are never going to play in that range.
Oh, how about if a slam gets both supports, and then everyone dies anyway?
It doesn't matter because guns.
Guns, unfortunately, exist in the video game. You hate to see it.
Yeah, at a certain point, I think you do have to switch off this comp if you are the B.L.U.E Ultimate Experience. You do want to use the Graviton, but at a certain point, I think you have to weigh your plans, sort of see if they're going to work.
Hyphenate's gonna have this rocket barrage every fight.
This will restore you.
Goats, the blue team's gonna have to move in before that happens.
And look
Keep
at this.
looking for the grav.
Look at this.
Gonna find it.
And of course, it is a grab onto the Orisa, but Orisa can just walk out of the grab.
You see if I lose grav.
For multiple fights and ended up getting nothing at all.
Nano Orisa. Sorry it falls.
Justice reigns from above.
There's the barrage. Takes out Monocro.
Now show them.
And it does look like swaps are coming out on the side of the B.L.U.E Ultimate Experience. EP is going on to that Tracer to quickly recontest. But it just looked like he's going to be walking straight into a losing fight, and he's going to turn right back around and swap again.
Blue team really needs to reset here. And
That's Ash Goats.
going on to Ash.
Out.
30 seconds remaining.
There you go. There's a pick right there.
Get this done.
We need to get Bob onto the field, then it'll be boats. Can they do it though?
Bouts. I think that one of the most fun things about Overwatch at this point is trying to get all the
look at
different
this
heroes
big,
into
big,
variations.
huge.
Feudal coming out.
That could be it right here.
Huge for their team.
Blue team. Time's run out, but they look like they're gonna finish right here.
Payload is approaching its destination.
No one's gonna touch.
And that's gonna do it for him. Very well done.
It does look like It does look like the B.L.U.E Ultimate Experience now are going to be playing for a draw.
Switching sides.
The question is, are they going to be able to hold out for
I
3
think
minutes?
it might be unfortunate here that we have determined that Potes is unequivocally better than Goats.
Well, yeah, P is higher than G.
It's true.
And of course, Monaco brought up something very good in an earlier match that we had today. That when you're in this situation and you are the forbidden memes who are attacking, you can. It's your win condition is very simple if you want it to be. You just build it. You just pick Sombra, build an EMP, use it, and then farm the free team fight. And of course, Monaco is on the other team, so they are going to know this, and it's going to be interesting to see what they do to prepare for this eventuality.
Pizza Rogue brings up a good point that GOATS was originally an acronym standing for greatest of all time.
Get behind the barrier.
Stands for go over and
Tank.
to take the point, you know.
Oh yeah, because that spells goat purr.
Yeah.
Goatpa, my favorite.
Oh, I love that guy, goat purr. Yeah, of course. And here
All
we
right,
go.
so Forbidden Memes only needs one tick here on the point. It's Potes.
Time for Potes. Potes are just going to speed directly onto the point again. Cthulhu on the is going to drop to contest, so is Red. Red is in their backline.
Red's there. Red's in your backline healing your dudes.
Hyphenated picks off Weed Goku, unfortunately, on that Ash, which means that Hyphenated is going to be completely uncontested for the remainder of this.
Oh, Conch Mine. Knocks Hyphenated away. Here comes the Riptire.
Can I point out, that is the fastest Soundbringer I've ever seen anybody build. Good job, Todicus. That is some amazing Lucio.
Redbeard with the Coalescence bringing it back.
Watch from afar.
Gotta be careful.
Helden sterben nicht.
And this is the defense right here. And might I add, you obviously haven't been playing much 5 tanks in a Lucio, RDK.
And Blue is
I've
able
played,
to
I've
hold it
played the
without
Lucio
their
and 5
Brigitte.
tanks in the Lucio. I'm just on speed boost.
You gotta get that ultimate ability, Sound Barrier.
I can't if I'm on speed boost. Speed boost is not heal boost.
That sounds like a personal problem.
It is a personal problem. I cry myself to sleep over it every single night.
Here we go. Big slam, gigantic slam. Is it gonna be enough?
That's
Here
the big
comes the ult.
seismic slam. Noted hero
Redbeard.
Reinhardt.
Redbeard's in the back once again.
Mecha activated.
Monocro going after that Mercy. Gonna be able to get the pick. Ignis goes down. Both Mercies down.
It does look like spawns are coming in for the Forbidden.
Maybe back on the soldier. He's got to have tac visor soon.
Огонь по готовности.
Gets grabbed. That's probably gonna be it right there. Unless I'll go after to get a tire.
Let's see if
He's picked
Redbeard
off.
can 1v6. Redbeard, we're all
believe.
counting on you.
Well, he almost did it.
Justice reigns from above.
Monocro's on point.
Heaven and Mercy keeping it alive for their team. Mercy falls down. Monocro's trying his best, gets shattered.
Diva's on point.
It does look like
Oh,
Victory.
Well
a
done to both
valiant
teams.
effort there.
Goku doing his best. Goku doing his best bumper impression, just to cap off what was a very exciting round of King's Row. Forbidden Memes goes up 2-1 in the series.
Orisa pushed very hard in with the blue team, but they just didn't have enough behind her to get it going.
This is when Ono Cthulhu decided, what if I simply won the game by myself? And then they did.
That was a good strategy.
It's always very good. It's always a very good strategy to win the video game. I've suggested very much if you're struggling to gain SR, all you need to do is win your game.
It's like the great John Madden always said, you can just play the strategy where you win the game.
It's like my good friend Gabriel Reyes always said, just win, baby.
True.
It's like my mechanic always said, you should probably check your struts.
We're going to see. It's 2-1 up for Forbidden Memes. Blue team taking us to Watch Point Gibraltar. Try to even it up. You see, I wonder if they're going to have any particular secret strategies. Like, for example, if they had Winston, if Winston was a hero in the game, that would be like really weird, wouldn't it be?
I've never heard of Winston in my life. Can you explain what this Winston hero does?
He's got he likes to eat a banana. His girlfriend is his computer. I know that.
Me too.
Peanut butter.
Yeah, he definitely he thinks peanut butter is good. One time I saw someone threw peanut butter off a cliff and he jumped up to go get it and fell to his death comically.
I would follow peanut butter to the ends of the earth.
He's mastered the ability to wear a tiny pair of glasses while using a jetpack.
That's true.
Sounds like an incredibly talented fellow.
He's from the moon.
It's not important.
And boy, are his arms tired.
It's true.
He's got a public school education. They don't grow those on trees.
All right. It's like both teams readied up.
Arriving at Watch Point
Blue team
Gibraltar.
need a win
Initiate
here.
launch.
Need this map if they want a chance at getting their first win of the tournament.
What are your thoughts on this map of Gibraltar?
So Gibraltar is known for being it's tough to say. Gibraltar was known widely for being a Widowmaker map until the rise of goats, at which point has become one of the most prolific goats maps in the game. So it could really go either way. Barty and Weed Goku, both sides have very skilled Widowmaker play. We have seen Potes out of Forbidden Memes. We have seen goats out of the blue team. So it's going to be tough to see.
Blue team.
Oglagov on that Widowmaker. So is Barty. Barty's matching it as well. We are seeing the fabled Goku Mei as well.
Blue team deciding they want to go with the dive comp here.
Is that Winston? Or is Winston the comp?
I don't know. I mean, that could be Winston, but I've never seen this guy before. So
Diving
it could be
tends to
anyone.
work well for my team when I play this map.
Trying to control this high ground.
I tell
Of
you
course,
what,
we
diving is my SR.
haven't seen a lot of dive. There, maybe Blue team may be here betting that no one else can dive like they dives.
Oh, look at Redbeard. Is that Jonak over?
Incoming.
No,
Enemies detected.
It's Jonak.
no, that's Redbeard.
Jonak.
We've got 2 widows on the field here. Barty looking for the meme shot.
Just
Doesn't
like
get
the
it.
body shot.
Damn. You must like me.
Monocro goes after the Pharah. Almost gets knocked off
Hyphenate
the
is
map.
going to have to be extremely careful here. They have the Widow, the Soldier, the Zen, and the Diva.
Oh!
Oh!
Big pick there. Barty gets the Winston. Gonna be res. Both widows dueling, and unfortunately, Aglo is standing in the middle of a shield. So, you know, just gonna shoot that gun. And there's still fighting on the point going on.
Yeah, the thing with this comp is it has a lot of pressure, but they dropped to contest a little bit too late. Now they can't use that high ground that Widow and Soldier like so much to hold them in their spawn. It doesn't seem to matter, though, because
Still no.
Forbidden Memes are just going to pull out and wait for the next fight.
Payload is in a pretty awkward place here. There's no way you can use it for cover if you're the attacking team. You see Goku going up. He's gonna do some Mei things. Blizzard's online. And Blue Team doesn't have any ults yet. This is the time to go for Goku.
Oh, that's
Going for it.
that's definitely a fearless Mei right there.
Going for the freeze on the Winston. Monocro gonna have to jump away.
It's Hyphenated picks off Oglagov on the Widowmaker. Let's see what this Blizzard. This Blizzard's gonna have to be huge to get out of this little meat grinder
Goku's
position
opening
over here.
everything up with this Mei. Cthulhu's got 1 foot in the blizzard, gonna be
Of course.
frozen.
Of course, the 1 foot freezes your entire body. It is known.
Monocro does manage to charge that ult. Gonna punch Barty a little bit if he can actually get up there. Nope. Can't find it. Barty's still alive. Oh, and Aglo with the blindside shot there. This should be another hold here for Blue Team.
Yeah, if you're
Monocro going in deep. Gonna be
Barty's
frozen.
swapping off that Widowmaker
Whoa.
onto the Ashe. I don't know about that pick. It's definitely going to be more helpful against those tanks, but
Well, Monocro did fall here.
Like me.
This is a window, a very small window here for Forbidden Memes.
Oh, Barty picks off Oglagov, proving me completely wrong.
Got you in my
Tech
sights.
Visor here from Weed Goku XXX. Gets the Mercy. Both supports. Monocro coming back in to reinforce, and Barty's still uncontested, but not going to be able to do much here. Gonna have to get away. And he's going to be staggered.
Pardon me.
It's just one girl versus the world.
See? One more opportunity here for Forbidden Memes.
Does look like Goku's going back onto that signature Reaper pick.
And Transcendence is up for Blue Team.
Running out of time. Everyone, attack.
Couple of big ults here for Forbidden Memes, though, as well. They can just get in a position to use them. Here we go.
10 seconds.
Primate
Supercharger
Finale.
comes out to start this fight.
Monocro gonna disrupt here with this ult. Primal Rage. The Valkyrie used onto
Rocket barrage.
Goku. Here comes the barrage.
That
Transcendence
is
not
a-
fast enough.
The
Although,
Nano
to be
Barrage.
fair,
The Nano Barrage is noted for being able to burst through Transcendence
no one
quite
could have
easily.
stopped that.
The only person
And-
who can stop a Nano Barrage is either a Gun or Diva.
Especially at that kind of range, there's just no way. Monocro on the Hammond here. Rolling around at the speed of sound. What? How is this going to work out for them? We'll see.
We see Hammond is just going to roll and own.
He's going to go for it. Bounces off the ship here. Looking for a good position, and his team is just getting shot.
Monaco, of course, an incredibly noted Hammond player. You have to see these
Here comes
big plays.
Bob is going to do something. Uglo not able to get the stun on the Bob. What if Bob just shot everyone?
Yeah, that's Bob.
Yeah, he does that a little bit.
I have to say, after a very stalwart first point defense, they crumbled surprisingly quickly, especially given the high ground that's given to the blue team on second.
Well, Monocro's going off of the ball here onto the Orisa.
Get too close to the sun,
More,
you're gonna burn.
Does look like
looks like this is going to be better for this Hanzo pick.
we have
Aglo
seen EB
going onto the Junkrat.
just this series. We're gonna have to see if he can pull off those hero plays once again, just to stop this.
Lots of damage here coming out of the blue team.
And of course, we have to always watch out for Goku when he has that Reaper ult. Very sneaky Reaper.
What about this? What if he just was killed?
Not before getting.
Let's get
not
one.
Before getting Hanzo.
And they get the mech as well. But
There's another thing. I
There's
said
the
earlier
revenge.
that you don't see that every day, but apparently you see it twice today. Junkrat taking out the fair.
you see it every time.
I've never seen it in my life. Never.
Not budging.
They're still Forbidden Beam's still holding steady here.
All systems checked
Not
out.
gonna try and reset. They're gonna wait for the reinforcements to come in. Goku going very low. He's gonna drop. Here comes another bomb. Gets the Ana.
Not as big as the one on King's Row, but sometimes one is all you need.
And this is finally gonna be the reset here for Forbidden Memes. 1.5 minutes to go.
Does look like Hyphenated on that Pharah. He's gonna go look for a sneaky flank to use that ult. Whether or not the Nano Barrage is going to be used to close out this fight, this next upcoming fight, is going to have to remain to be seen, but it could be their win condition for this.
Kill confirmed. Fortifying defenses.
60 seconds.
See, Bob is also going to be online to maybe open things up. Dragon, though, comes out early. And the pull right into it. That is a set play for you. They're going to have to wait for this Hanzo to come back. Res is up, but
Or
are
Mercy
they going
can
to be able
just
to use it?
press the button.
They need a shield up. It's going to be too late.
Yep,
I'm
that
not moving.
They
That
don't
window
want
is
to
sort of
burn that
closed at this
res.
point.
30 seconds remaining.
This is
And
going to be
here
the
comes
last
Pharaoh from behind.
Heroes never die.
Here comes Bob.
Oh,
Oh, Bob over the top rope.
Oh, the Nano Bob.
Cease your resistance.
That is what you want to see.
Now we've got ourselves a
Transcendence,
lava
though.
knocker.
The Transcendence completely nullifies Bob.
10 seconds remaining.
Riptire
Couldn't
just
happen.
to seal the deal.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
The miracle never happened.
Barty is swapping onto that Tracer last minute, but it doesn't look like
Not
it's
going to beat in time.
Justice reigns from above.
Score 0-2.
So,
Switching
blue
sides.
team has a win condition.
Certainly a tale of two teams right there. The one that we saw on the Forbidden Memes that we saw on the first point was very different from the Forbidden Memes that we saw on the second point, which again was different from the Forbidden Memes we saw on the last point, where they failed to get past this little bridge heading up to the egg.
It's also true that the blue team we saw in the first, blue team we saw in the second, and also the blue team that we saw in the third point. They're all completely different teams that wore the same shirts. That's weird, right?
Can't believe that they've been pulling a fast one on this entire time. Is that legal? That's not legal, is it?
I'll have to check the rule book to see if you
It's
can
legal
pull it
here
back.
and in Vegas, baby.
I'm checking the rule book. Okay, it says here Yes, a dog can play basketball. That's correct.
Attackers incoming in
Anyway,
30
Redbeard
seconds.
is playing the best hero in the game again. We're gonna have to see if they stick with this strategy. I sure hope they do.
So we'll
Forbidden
see.
Meme sticking with their
Hyphenated is going to scout here. Very interesting.
For your safety, please move behind the
How about Redbeard on the Bastion? They're gonna try and pirate ship this.
1. Attackers incoming.
I don't know. The Mercy and the Brig for healing. That's playing a little dangerously. As soon as any of this healing goes down, it's going to be a very rough go. And Hanzo goes down. He's going to be res. Maybe? Maybe not?
Doesn't look like that's a resable position. That would be the freest shot in the world for Barty.
They're going to keep trying it. Hyphenated just getting free shots onto Redbeard. The res does come out. The flank here from Primate to Molly on the soldier. Redbeard just not able to get in the damage, and just all these angles of attack out of Forbidden Memes. Wrecking this Bastion.
The thing about the strategy that the Forbidden Memes is running, it's not very good at contesting, but as we've learned today, contesting doesn't really matter if you have guns and can shoot them in the face. If you take nothing else from today's matches, take that.
And I won't.
Guns don't kill
going
people,
up on the
guns
hard-
kill people.
Can they pick up this? Farah's a little bit of a lone. Cannot get away though. Barty's still shooting free and clear on this high ground. And EV gets killed. They're just... Monocro's just looking to put his team in a position to shoot something. Just difficult. They do have the Val Cup for that damage boost. There we go. Finally a pick on the Hyphenated.
I've got you in my
But,
sights.
the flanking visor. Is it going to get anything?
Flanking Visor gets the Monocro.
Monocro player was hit by an anti-nade there. And this should be the cap here out of the blue team, finally.
These dragons from me have been absolutely massive this entire series.
I can't even imagine dragons like that.
Mate checking in.
I know it's tough.
Alright, Prime Goku. Switching onto the Mei here. Soldier goes away. Mei comes to play. That's an
I
old
miss
proverb.
Soldier already.
Barty gets a nice shot onto EB. Coalescence comes out with the supercharger, but it doesn't matter. Barty's getting those shots. And it looks like Forbidden Memes are going to stabilize here. They will burn the Valkyrie. So, that is one ultimate they aren't going to have. Prime Somali getting that Blizzard charged up pretty quick here. Barty about halfway to a Bob. Monaco going to swap onto the Winston here. They're going to look to possibly dive onto this high ground.
We have talked about earlier in this series how Goku's Reaper has been a struggle to deal with for these enemy teams. Seems like this Mei is causing just as many issues, but as we do know,
Well,
Mei
looks
is...
Monocro going onto that Winston to dislodge this pressure, and now no one's shooting him at all. What, the DMAC does come out. The Blizzard, that's going to get everyone. Redbeard going to be able to keep him alive. Oh, they do get out the rocket barrage, but Monocro going to have to leave. 5 ultimates, though, online here for Blue Team. So this is the push. This is their window right here. They got to kill everyone with their Q key on the keyboard.
The thing about this strategy, though, is you have Diva Bomb, you have Coalescence, you have Tire, you have you have dragons, and you have Val. None of these really combo with each other.
Oh,
And
Monaco
of
goes
course-
down immediately. Riptire gets taken out too. And this is not going well for
And the
Blue Team.
Junkrat follows shortly after.
Monaco, though, back in the fight. They could turn this around. Still 4 alive. Monaco trying to chase Hyphenated, gets conked away. Good separation there. Redbeard going in very deep here, looking for that mercy.
Oh,
Party though.
Party is going for that flank bomb.
Here comes Bob.
That's going to stall point for at least a few seconds.
Monaco gonna try and knock Bob away. Payload can move. Here comes the dragon though. It's too late. Isn't it? Isn't it? Redbeard going for the anti-Farah. Anti-air coalescence.
Does look like it worked, or at least contributed to taking down that. But
Oh, huge bomb! Gets Barty. This could be it. Here comes the blizzard. It's eaten.
it's eaten by Cthulhu. Johnny on the spot.
They gotta finish this though. Tracer goes down. And finally, once this May goes down, this should be the cap.
30 seconds remaining.
Except May doesn't go down.
Killing a
May's
May.
alive. May might be immortal.
Of course, that May is also being pocketed and grenade.
Oh, finally, the kills start coming in for Blue Team. And the payload is gonna move. And now, Teresa had a hard life.
Does look like they're just cleaning up
Oh.
cleaning up the remnants of that last fight.
Goku charged an entire another blizzard, by the way, in that fight.
Yeah, that's May.
So,
Looks like they're going to have to use it sooner rather than later if they don't want to lose this. If they don't
oh,
wanna
Tracer
lose this.
falls, Soldier falls. And Blue Team might have to just get out here. This is going to be real difficult. There's only 1 minute left.
60 seconds.
They might have 2 opportunities, but
They're gonna have to make
Could be.
magic happen with either this Primal Rage or this Pulse Bomb. The
they're going
Coalescence
to have
is
to
gonna be
bait this
built as
blizzard
well.
out for sure.
But if you bait out the Blizzard,
Oh, big pulse
there's a
bomb.
Bob you have to worry about, and then there's a Rocket Barrage you have to worry about. How do you?
What if they killed everyone instead?
No, impossible.
Oh
Here
no,
comes
it's
the blizzard.
happening!
Gets the mercy, but there's nothing else.
And the payload moves in!
Push the attack now.
Hooray!
That's a video game, folks.
It looks like we're going
Victory.
to him at 5.
Could it have gone any other way?
I believe we call that the lightning round.
Play of the game.
What if EB got play of the game?
I've got you.
I
Let's
don't know
find
what
out
you're
what that
talking
would be
about.
like.
The storm breaks.
Double, triple kill.
EB's dragons always get a kill because he always shoots them at the red team. That's a fun little trick there for all you kids out there. If you want to kill people with the dragon strike, you got to shoot the red team with it.
I've been shooting the sky. Is that what I've been doing wrong?
Not necessarily. If the other team is all in an airplane, then that can definitely.
Why
You
would
know,
they be
it's
in an
a-
airplane?
It's all situational. Well, you know, these maps are really far apart. You know, some of them's in like China, some of them's in Cowboy Land.
And you know, fighting's hard work. Sometimes I just want to go on vacation.
Yeah. I hope they at least get first class.
I
know.
I don't think their budget can spring for that.
Oh man.
I don't know how much.
that's
I
because-
don't know how much money being a member of an disgraced international task force would get you. It doesn't seem like it'd be very much.
I'm checking my notes and they do not have that much money.
I bet Winston could sell some of his Funko Pops. You know, raise a little bit of cash.
Do you
Nobody's
think Funko
playing
Pops
Funko
exist in
Pops.
2076?
No, I mean Winsto's got them. Winston's got some of them. Sure.
I don't think Funko Pops exist in the future. Actually, I've been told that Funko Pops are the new currency of the future.
What if Funko Pops are to 2076? What Beanie Babies are to 2090?
That'd be terrible.
What's a Beanie Baby?
It's a
like
baby that's also a beanie.
you got a baby, but it's made out of beans.
It's like a beanbag, but it's shaped like your friend.
Is that what comes out of the robot when I shoot Diva?
No, the robot contains a small human.
Can you wear the Beanie Baby as a hat?
You probably could if you tried hard enough.
It's kind of small. You know, maybe if you have like a really little head, it'll work.
Can you use a Beanie Baby to put on a baby? Like a beanie?
Oh yeah, that would definitely work. You know, I never thought of that.
Babies are known for having small heads.
Has
Yeah.
anyone mentioned that Monica was pooping?
You can't talk about poop.
Well, that's kayfabe. You're
Oh no, he's got the
betraying
watery
business.
grapes.
While we're talking, though, could somebody tell me what a pog is? How can you be a pog champion?
You don't know what a pog is? The little things?
That depends on the spelling, friend.
The pot
That's-
is the face that Gootecks makes.
That's what Elf is in the form of right now.
What if pogs are the currency of the
Pogs were
future?
little cardboard coin things that you could throw a big metal piece at, and if you knocked over the stack, you won the pieces of pogs that were yours.
Yeah. They're
That
like the
sounds-
things that priests give you to eat, but you can't eat them.
That's
That
true.
sound-
They're
That
exactly
sounds
like
too
that.
complicated to me.
Don't eat things that priests give you if it's not part of a religious
No,
ceremony.
okay.
So, what if there was a game? So, do we have a map?
We have. It
It's-
looks
yep.
like it's Nepal. Don't know if that's just a default map or that's the map
It
that's
is.
decided on.
That is, yeah, that's
Is
the
it a
map
map? They
chosen
get
by
to pick,
Jeff.
right?
No,
No
not
one
the, not-
picks. Jeff picks.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Like
it's
Jeff.
really fucked up.
Oh, I
can't
don't trust that
believe
Chaos
guy.
reigns.
I'm Jeff, and I want them to play on Paris.
That doesn't sound like what Jeff would say.
If I could trust Jeff, I'd know where Michael Chu is right now.
If Jeff didn't want you to play on Paris, would Paris be an Overwatch?
I'm not sure Michael Chua actually exists. I think it's just Jeff.
Do you think he was just like an AI simulation and he crashed and they haven't been able to reboot him ever since?
Maybe it's like a hologram, but it's like Jeff just writing his own fan fictions. For
My name is Jeff, and I'm here to say you should play Junkertown in a major way.
We're not going to Junkertown, unfortunately.
Oh
What's
no!
Junkertown?
Where's my Junkrat lore, Jeff?
Junkrat has plenty of lore.
Junkrat's lore is that he's from Australia.
Yeah, there you go. Unlike Zenyatta that doesn't have any lore at all.
His lore is Orb. That's about all we know about him.
Alright, we're starting.
Hooray!
Looks like we're going back
Traveling
into
to
Nepal. Series is tied 2-2. This will decide it.
Initiating match.
Whoever takes this will put a win on the map for their side.
Can't believe this. We got maps. We got Overwatch. Map 5, the winner go home, and also the loser also goes home.
I think they're already home.
That's
Well,
very convenient.
What if the
Ignis
winner...
is actually at a cafe, I think.
That's true. You know, you got to get your gamer coffees.
It is very fair.
Ready for battle.
And here we go.
All right, so blue team. running Junkrat and the Hanzo with the Orisa. Orisa, of course, loves to put people in the hole on this map.
Tangsum has got a humdinger of a hole.
We've got a real barn burner ahead of us. We've got two Moiras. We've got two Orissas. I think this is gonna be real.
Mercy on call.
Forbidden Memes coming out with the triple DPS once again. They got the Mei here. So looking to control this point, especially with the McCree. Really just brawl it out. Looks like blue team wants to play from more of a distance here with these long-range Hanzo and Junkrat. You see Goku going in deep. Gets the freeze onto the Diva. You see this poke war. Who's going to come out on top here? Another.
So it looks like this composition is going to struggle very hard against the Mei if they don't play around that shield very tight.
Well, Mei is going to freeze everyone at the same time. And, but the Hanzo does get a pick, but it's a trade. Blue team is actually going to pick up maybe the first control. They should. Justice gets eaten up. And just Biopanda left.
I don't know about that barrage. They were definitely down multiple players, and it's generally not advised to try to turn a fight with an ultimate that makes you stand still.
So blue team does get the control first.
They are going to be able to re-engage with this Blizzard though.
Blizzard is here. Hulu's gonna have to watch out for it.
I will point out there's a shameful lack of Brigitte.
It's true.
We are not getting the ultimate experience at the moment.
Dragon comes out from EB. Here comes the Blizzard. Where is it? It lands right on Junkrat's head. It hits the tire! It freezes the tire!
Let's get the weed, Goku.
Ogleglass, he's stuck in this corner. It's high noon. Gets Monocro, and this should just be cleanup here. Forbidden Memes gonna take the control, but 50% earned. Not bad here, blue team.
It is going to be tough for the blue team to recontest onto this point. At least in the neutral fight, we're looking at a barrage, we're looking at a Valk, and we're looking at a supercharger for Forbidden Memes.
So, all right. Oh, Redbeard gets picked immediately.
We're gonna have to see if that pick gets rezzed.
So much damage coming out here from Forbidden Memes.
The shield does come up, but while the res was happening, they were losing multiple more players, so it looks like they're gonna have to start back at square one.
They need a way to get closer here. They're getting picked off before they can really set up.
Of course, against a multiple DPS composition, you never really want to play that poking game, especially if they're all behind a shield like that. That is a war you will lose.
Barty gonna roll away from the pole. And now EB trying to get some picks here with this Hanzo. So Maywall is gonna come up. You see.
Whoa.
Both teams poking.
Is extremely up there.
Oh, Barty gets the nice kill on the Ignis.
Surrender to my will.
Traceback gonna use the ult. Actually, all the ults here coming out.
Yeah, it looks like blue team is having a really hard time getting a foothold, trying to approach this fight. It looks like they eat critical amounts of damage before they're even close, and by the time they get there, they've either used all their resources or someone's already gotten picked off.
This is going to be difficult.
Monaco does go over onto the Winston, though. Perhaps to
Blizzard
dive,
is ready.
Perhaps to dive to the McCree, but they're going to have to contend with that Blizzard.
Riptire.
It's going to be tough.
Blows up Tauticus with it. Monocro going into the back here. The freeze does go onto the Diva.
It looks like nobody's shooting the Diva.
Here comes the dragon right through. But EB gets taken out. They going in for the freezes. Monocro.
Tanks left on the point. Tanks and Moira.
Monocro's got to charge that rage. Shield's gonna go down.
your resistance.
D.Va ult just to stagger.
But it does look like it's all in vain.
Oglo coming in with the Junkrat. Not gonna be in time. It was high noon anyway.
Too many changes too late, unfortunately.
Score
Go.
0.
Forbidden
Stall pick-
means
The
one
stall
round
picks
away.
The stall picks did come out, but unfortunately they weren't able to make it to the point quite.
Ready for battle.
Let's shoot for a new high.
Now, to be honest, Nepal Village is the most Mei favored map in the game, I would say. And as I say that, Goku swaps off the Mei onto the questionable Reaper pick. This is also a strong Reaper map, but I wouldn't say that Reaper is better than Mei in this scenario.
Well, you
have to see
know, Mei is exactly what they'd expect you to pick. So you can't let them. You got to keep them on the back foot. You know.
I don't know. If I was the blue team, I'd be expecting Reaper as well. I'd be expecting Goku to play multiple heroes at once.
You never can tell with that Goku. Blue team coming to high ground. Red team, Forbidden Memes coming to main. And Hyphenated gets picked immediately. Nice shooting out of the cowboy man. And
There's
now
no
blue
cowboy
team.
in this game.
Oh, D.Va does get brought out of mech. Went in just before the shield was up. Party going on the flank, takes out EB. Are they going to be able to res? Party's still
Somehow that
uncontested
res
here.
got off. Doesn't look
Party's
like this
just
fight is
shoot-
going to have to...
Party's going to shoot everyone. But he's got no health.
Surrender to my will.
There's still a lot alive here for Forbidden Memes. Is it going to be high noon?
Even if you lose this fight as the blue team, you have to be happy with the progress, because while you're stalling this fight out, you're getting progress on the
Oh, Party
You're
gets
just flat out
banned the hammered. I'm gonna have to say, EB just betrayed all of us by fanning the hammer. He's given up on everything he's ever stood for.
What kind of monster fans the hammer?
Barty swaps off the McCree, going to the Ash.
I will not waste
Where do we
this
see any other swaps coming in? Not yet.
We're now at 50%.
Blue team holding strong here.
Clearing the area.
And Forbidden Memes still trying to figure out what angle they're gonna take. Barty on the long flank here. But there's not really anyone to shoot at. Riptire comes out, gets two.
Yep, that signals the end of that fight.
Gonna be the one fight territory. Barty getting a lot of damage in here, but is he gonna be able to charge Bob before it's too late?
Well, he might if the fight takes out
Oh, May.
and is sustained.
This is
long.
the fabled using May to retake the point strategy. We'll
Yeah,
see
I
if
don't know
this works
about
out.
I don't know about that one. It's never really a. Is anyone going to be able to touch the point? It does. Party gets on the point and
All the
immediately dies for
coalescence. It's a Kamehameha fight. Tulu gets demeched.
Hyphenated with
Oh,
a huge
man.
barrage
Gigantic.
to keep
Hold
his
in
team
as well.
to keep his team in the game for this fight.
Can't hold it. Hooray!
EB gets frozen. Now, look at this. May is on the point. How are you going to get on the point? There's a May. It's impossible.
You got to shoot May in the face and then go on the point.
That's ridiculous. You can't do that. You can't even do that.
If there's anything these teams are good at, it's shooting the enemy in the face.
Blue team.
There isn't a problem in this game that can't be solved without guns.
Well, really, this is
That
one
is-
where they have to be on the point.
Oh, EB
That is
gets
the
the
call of the
flash.
hit scan main everywhere.
Special attack.
Is it high noon? We're going to see if it's high noon.
Certainly looks like it.
Target eliminated.
EB's going all the way around the backside. Self-destruct. Does get one. And this should be it right about now. Is anyone even going to be able to make it back for Forbidden Memes?
I think that's gonna do it.
Here comes Bob. Oh, just kidding.
I'm on fire.
Very
Party
well
got
played by
blown
both
the hell
sides
up.
there.
Here we go. Could it
Looks
go
like
any
we're
other
going-
way?
It looks like we're going all the way to the last map, the last round of map 5. Certainly, one hell of a series we got.
The super tiebreaker.
EV is spamming 2 CP in chat. That is incorrect.
This
Play
is
2
actually
CP.
1 CP.
This
so
is 3 CP.
only-
You have to capture 3
No,
controls.
this is only half as good as 2 CP.
Oh, we're seeing Potes make a.
You done with 2 CP? Yeah, you know me.
4, 3, 2,
Potes, Potes, Potes,
round
Potes.
3. Capture the objective.
Who would win, Potes or One Cowboy? I guess we'll find the answer to that age-old question right after these messages.
We'll see. The Orisa Diva combo. But I think the Orisa Diva is to stop damage. Post doesn't do damage. They just beat you up.
Time to raise my APM.
Is this
Potes
gonna
has
work?
Farah, and Farah very much does damage.
Who's Farah?
Farah's the P in Potes.
You can't say that.
It's P.
Monocro get pinned, taken down. EB not able to finish the kill there. Just takes a
deserves
rocket
it.
to the
He
face.
deserves it for right-clicking.
Hyphenated.
Hyphenated
Actually-
is doing an amazing job of finding these exit kills.
You know, something very interesting that just happened is that Hyphenated boosted upward and ran into the bell, and it made a little bong.
Yeah, that's what bells do. They make bombs.
That's
Yeah,
right, you
with-
can shoot it too.
When you run into it with your head, though, that's not good. Oh, huge slam! But here comes the tire,
The tire is big.
and the brig is small. But the brig is stabilizing.
The brig is
Are they going to be
mighty.
able to res anyone? Doesn't look like it.
It's like Barty was able to build that grab, but I don't think it's going to be wise to use it.
What if they
And
use
as I say,
grab instead? They got sound barrier out. Goku's gonna charge the shatter if he stays alive. No! It is high noon, and that means it's time to run away for forbidden memes.
And you get some significant progress on that part, but it does.
A little over halfway.
It's time to collect yourselves for another fight. Luckily, you do have the tools to come back and retake it.
The blue team sitting on the point in a pretty good position. Sound barrier comes out early.
It's a double support out kind of fight. You're gonna want to make.
Oh, double slam! Monocros comes out first, but he gets barraged! Self-destruct doesn't find anything. Oh man,
This is by a little bit more time, but
it's all gone wrong.
Now it looks like it's just time for everyone to die on the point if you're part of the blue team.
And Monocro dropped the great shatter, stopped Goku's shatter. Then he went in for a charge, and he was immediately blasted in the face by 800 rockets.
That's a lot of rockets. That's as much as 80 10s. And that's terrible.
Wow. How about that, folks?
That sounds like Common Core math.
So, last chance here. Riptire coming out for blue team. What's he gonna find? Gets Goku. That's big. EB is way over here on the left side.
Огонь по готовности.
There's a grab. Oh, EB falls. Not able to shoot anyone. Ignis gets stunned, but able to get away.
You
Monocro
do have to
falls.
appreciate the irony of
Barney's in a
Brigida
trap.
Lindholm Ultimate Experience getting beaten up by Brigida Lindholm.
Diva's out of mech. Is this gonna be
The
it?
huge shatter. Put an exclamation point on this match. All they have to do is kill Redbeard on that one.
It's just
And
the
we
Tracer in a dream.
Tracer's gonna kill all 6. Tracer's not kill all 6.
Monocro made it in and died really fast.
That's
That's
gonna
good.
do it.
Forbidden Memes takes this series 3-2. And
Well
did
done,
it.
Forbidden
Memes. As a reward for this series, I allow everyone on Forbidden Memes to post in chat one time the Forbidden Meme.
Hooray!
What a series!
That was one heck of
incredibly
a
close.
series, I gotta say.
Incredibly well played by everyone involved.
I agree completely.
Even if you're the blue team and you walk out of this without a win, you got to be proud with how you played.
It's absolutely one heck of a series there.
An absolute slobber knocker.
Impeccable.
An
What?
absolute barn burner of a series.
I couldn't agree more. Thanks to everybody involved, they all played very well today.
Forbidden Memes pick up their first win as well. So
It's Forbidden
like
Memes
to
is
see that.
officially on the board now.
I think it's safe to say that
It is a win for Dog.
I think it's safe to say that now we know who the ultimate Brigitte Lindholm is.
Wow.
Congratulations, Traceback.
Holy free holies.
This might not have been the reward you wanted, but it is the reward you get. Sometimes life
Tomorrow
just gives
at 2 p.m. Eastern, don't forget to tune in. We've got the Girardi Kids versus the Forbidden Meat.
Absolutely. We will all be there, and we hope to see you there as well.
Absolutely. It's gonna be something, that's for sure. I have no promises to make. You're just
Is
gonna have to
HDB
find out.
here? So we can wish him a happy birthday again.
I've got more than a couple comments. For instance,
I am here.
Hi.
Hello.
All right.
Oh, well, what I was going to say, like, if we're still talking about the match, what I was going to say is that it was really interesting to see the matchup of the Diva 1 trick in Cthulhu finally coming head-to-head with the Pharaoh 1 trick in Hyphenated.
The interesting thing is I actually scrimmed a little bit with the blue team, and prior to their matches, Cthulhu was actually playing a lot of Roadhog. So it's interesting to see that they swapped over to that Diva seemingly full.
Yeah. Okay. So it was probably just a counter pick then. I just remembered seeing a lot of Cthulhu on Diva, so I thought it was interesting that two of the more rigid class loyalists came head to head.
So
I'm the best Orisa to walk the planet, goddamn Earth, though.
bye.
All right. I think it's gonna be it for tonight. All great games. Thank you everyone for being here and casting and playing. And see you guys tomorrow for the final set of games and for the finals.
Hooray!
See ya.
See you
Bye.
around.
Goodbye, friends.